So, good morning again, ma'am. I am Requina Agad. I am a second year medical laboratory science student sa Southwestern University, and I'm also taking laboratory management this semester. And part of our requirements is interviewing a laboratory manager or some like of a head sa laboratory to ask of their leadership styles and how they manage a laboratory in general. So to begin, may we ask you to tell us about yourself, like a brief overview and your background in laboratory management.
Okay, I am Rachel Amico Fernandez and senior laboratory tech in Total Health Check. Before becoming a senior med tech, I was assigned as a drug test analyst. I am an HIV physician and at the same time a drug test analyst too. Then my work as a senior medical technologist is supervised to work with the senior and the junior medical technologists and whatever problems they have encountered, especially in the laboratory works. They ask from me my suggestion and they ask for me for help.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, can you give us a brief description of your leadership style? Like, can you provide an example of a situation where you applied your leadership style effectively?
For my leadership style is that I see to it that everything is in order, that everything is put in place, and then before anything else in the morning and we see to it that all that they have done is in the right way, and then before releasing the result I have to check. I have to check was this the result that they are not that all of them are what's this are we can say is that everything is okay, that everything that is no problem in releasing the result because I myself is the one who signed the results.
So that everything would be accounted to you.
Yeah, everything will be accounted for.
So the next question is, how do you evaluate team performance, or like do you evaluate your colleagues individually?
Yeah, I evaluate them individually because in their line of work, most especially, and their attitude, still I evaluated them.
Speaking of evaluation, how do you address underperformance with the team? Like if someone is short and maybe skill-wise?
Skill-wise or in their attitude, if something is wrong in their performance and in the attitude, I call their attention and talk to them in a nice way and I tell them not to do it again. That's the way I treat them fairly.
Thank you, ma'am. For the next question, how do you manage or handle incident reports in the laboratory? Like, can you walk us through a specific incident where something that you've handled before and what specific steps did you address?
For incident report, it happened to me last week when our lab techs failed to make a results that he made a clerical error, and then the head of the asked me to make an incident report, and then I explained why it happened that way.
This is the fourth of the 6 questions. How do you categorize yourself as a leader and as a manager?
I cannot say that I'm a manager because there's works before me. This is a manager and an operational manager. At the same time, we have a what's this there too, the HR and the operational manager. Besides, if we cannot handle operational manager, she's the one who supervises overall. And for me, I am only accountable. I am only assigned in the laboratory, and whatever works pertaining to laboratory, I will handle it. But for operational manager, for all of this, for all the clinic, we have our operational manager who take care of it.
For the next question, what ways are you implementing to keep the good employees from the bad ones? If there is, or if you used to handle one in the past, what strategies do you employ to address performance issues or conflicts within the team?
So for that question, I say that we should be good to all of them, and the rest will follow. Because if you treat them not wisely, they will what's this they will also follow that they will what's this that they made a mistake, or they made a what's this not listen to you. I say it's better if you are a good manager or if you are a good leader, you should be a good one too.
Yes, like that just explains or attests na the performance of the members is always reliant on the leadership.
Leadership.
For the last question, do you participate in external quality control like accreditation?
Yeah, we do it
Like,
yearly.
yes. And then, could you describe your experience with those, and how have your contributions to external quality control benefited your organization or this laboratory?
We have our external quality control. What's this? We do it yearly, and then we submitted to them our results, and then it based on what your performance, because they are relying on, they have a check, or they have the what's this, if you are they have a control, they have a cutoff value, they have what's this, they have a results that if they have a results that, because what they submitted was a known or a known for the extra what's this one, the external quality assurance, we submitted an unknown, and they allow you to perform that without knowing the results, and the results coincide with the results. They have an excellent results. They have they have as this acceptable, or we have to take the examination. That's why we should be careful, and that our unknowns, and it depends also of our machine that we are doing, because all machines have different normal values and it varies. So we have to be extra careful in doing that, because our company depends on the external quality control. That was the performance as well.
So that concludes our questions po. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time for accepting our request, and for sure this interview will give us so much insights, given we are also a pursuant of being medical technologist in the future.
I hope so. I hope so that you will go on with your plans, with your hopes and your dreams, that everything will be okay for you and everything will be put in place.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you. And thank you for the time. And thank you for everything. God bless you, the two of you.